What's up, everybody? Groggy D here. Gonna give you a minute to come on. YouTube keeps changing things. I was gonna change the thumbnail here, but I'd have to do that later. But you know why you're here. Uh, Real quick stash update for you tonight. I'll give you just about a full minute at least to come on in and feel free to say hello. It's fine. Anyways, it's been about a minute. And there's Crossfire. What's up, buddy? How you doing? All right. Well, like I say, I'll kind of jump right into it and won't keep you too long tonight. Stay tuned to the end of this video, though. I've got a little. We're gonna end it off with a bang, as they say. Ha ha ha. So we. I hope you're enjoying my video that I posted tonight, Friday Night Lights. It is Friday night. Mother's Day weekend. A busy one in the restaurant business for those who are in that business. Usually one of your busiest days. So, like I say, I'm not gonna go into too much. I bought some fireworks. I spent a lot of the budget already for what I've got this year, and it wasn't much, but it's some pretty tasty stuff. I've also got a merchandise update, not my merchandise. Bought a t-shirt from Blood Type Pyro, and I'm going to show you that first, but let me just say that the store that, it's too much work to keep it going, but there was some really choice shirts, and I had to get one because Blood Type Pyro, you'll see what the shirt says, and it reminded me a lot of going to Tampa to get my immunotherapy infusions. So let me show you that right now. All right. Here's the t-shirt right here. Blood Type Pyro. Let me turn it over. Cool, man. Crossfire. You're not buying too much, yeah. 200-gram cakes again. I've got a lot of the 500s already. In case of accident, my blood type is pyro. Look at that big firecracker there. So when I go in to get my infusion, they hook me up to a machine that kind of looks like this firecracker, and I get my pyro fix to help cure my cancer. All right, I'm giving away a little bit of what I got in the background there, and I don't want to do that. I want to show you a couple of things first. I'm going to show you the top of my apartment here. Here we go. All right. To start off with what I bought Neon Overload by Maddox. This is a good 500-gram cake, but it is certainly not an overload cake. This is my point. While this is not an overload cake, and Current Events, which is a 350-gram cake, is certainly not an overload. What I've got over here is overloaded. Check this stuff out. This is what I picked up today. Very happy to be able to get this stuff. And this is a small portion of the list that I could have chosen from. There were some 1-1 cakes. There was a bunch of consumer cakes that I could have gotten cheap. Only $30 for this Neon Overload 500 gram cakes. $30 for that. So, also good prices. But we've got brass knuckles. Hey, Exoduck. What's up, bud? We got brass knuckles, 36 shot. This is mine to salute. And it's a very heavy 500 gram. I'll talk about these in a minute. I've got red, white, and blue, which has red, white, and blue peony to titanium thunder. You usually don't get titanium thunder on a normal cake, 200 grams, but this one does, and it could even be more than 200 grams. I've got a 6-pack of shells, Cobras. No, not the HCMFs, not the hardcores. This is not the King Cobras. These are 5-inch Cobras, but no writing on them. That's because they're all salutes. All salutes, 5-inch. I've got 2 packs of firecrackers. Cannolis. You haven't seen them, have you? Well, this is, kind of legendary stuff here. I'm not sure how loud they are yet, but when I said we're going to go off with a bang, we're going to find out. Going to find out how loud they are. Hopefully they are loud. Again, I'll talk to you in detail about some of these things in just a second. Then we've got the main, not the main, but wow. 5 Saturn V super duper rockets. These are as big as what they call super rockets. Very popular on the market. Upside down there, sorry, but yeah, Saturn V color rockets, overloaded, not for consumers. Let me go over one thing real quick while I'm thinking about it. If you look, and I flip this thing over and stuff like that, you're not seeing any kind of brand name. No Clown, no 1%er, no Beandejo, no Nunya. None. Nothing. No brand name. Same thing with this. You got cannolis. You got a little cannoli, as in, the deli treat there, but you don't got nothing. Nothing on Cobra. I even looked at the case, outer case, and there's nothing on that. No brand name. Look at this one. No brand name. Nothing. Look at this one. Nothing. No brand name. So these are absolutely bootleg fireworks here, and hopefully they do real well. Let's show you a little bit about, one of the main things. It's got to be these 5-inch canister cells. Can't wait to see these things pop. Speaking of pop, I can pop that top. It's very loose, and you can see a lot of space between the top and the compound. What do you call this? I'm trying to think of the name. Anyways, the composition. That's what it is. Full inch, even more. These could have been 4 inches. Even a no-name brand is still making their stuff bigger than normal. And I'll probably pop these tops off so they don't litter my yard like Den says. Den Fireworks, for those of you who don't know. And I should be doing a video going over all this again that you can all watch as well. I'll probably do another cannoli while we're doing that one. Now on to my regular stash leftovers. I've got a Ghost rocket from Winda. I've got some Sky Howler Monkey Mania left, and I've got a venomous red, neon red candle left. Over here, this is my current collection for the 4th of July. You'll be seeing Big Daddy Yum Yum by Angry Monkey, a division of Pyro Junkie. Still want to get over to Pyro Junkie, do a little tour there. Those 5-inch canister shells salutes will be compared to these homemade titanium salutes. A couple of rando shells here left over, and we'll compare the cannoli to this homemade M80 kind of firecracker, as well as a silver cracker. Let's see how loud they all compare. 200-gram cake by Pyro Junkie, Mardi Gras. And then also Pyro Junkie. It's all the fireworks I've been buying lately. Pyro Up, their brand. Sub-brand Blue Stars would report. This is a tall little cake. If you've seen Desert at Night, their version of Desert at Night does not have a fountain. It's just, it's only stars. So that's what I'm expecting with that, just some stars. Okay, so it's been about 12 minutes. Nice little time, nice little sneak peek. So shall we brave my neighbors? Luckily my bad ones are gone, but I've got other neighbors that are gonna hear us do a cannoli. One last look at my new shirt. Love this shirt. I actually wore this going up there to get my infusion. Had a lot of laughs with that. So again, we're gonna go outside. It's still daylight, 7 o'clock on a Friday night. Beautiful night out. I'm just gonna take a 1 minute to set this up, and we'll light it off. Show you what I'm doing. All right. Well, if this thing is going to be loud, it's going to surprise a lot of people. I'm going to go to the extreme end of my Wi-Fi connection. Hopefully that doesn't start breaking up. And obviously I don't have a microphone, so this is going to be just pretty flat sounding. But here we are. Cannoli. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, glad I got 40 of those. Those are those are actually pretty loud. Those are kind of like an M80. Kind of like an M80. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not louder than an M80. But that was quite the loud report. Crossfire. Glad you were there to witness that one. Wow, I can't wait to watch this and see how that sounded. I mean, I was pretty close with the camera there. But it had a deep boom to it too. It was kind of like a balloon going off. I mean, it wasn't super duper loud. But man, I'm so glad I got those. And if those salutes which I've seen demos of. By the way, the salutes are, they're not the King Cobras, the 8-inch King Cobras. What they are is a Bavarian rewrap, is what the guy told me. So there's a older banger called a Bavarian kit. That's what they are. So that's it. Stay tuned for the official stash video and shorts, and also, of course, the demos. I might get out to a friend's house and do some of these things early. But yeah, that was loud. Didn't start any fires too. That was great. That was great. All right, folks. Have a good Friday night. Check you out later. Bye.